I thought I broke it. We're live now.
You exposed it in daylight and you scratched it.
I know. It is what it is. Hello! Did you mess your screen up? You're not even saying hello. This is just rude of you. You know,
I said hello, didn't I?
Did you say hello?
I
didn't think you said hello.
Did I say hello?
No, I don't.
Audience, did I say hello? Hello, guests.
Hello, people.
Hello, viewers. At home. Like we're not at home. Welcome to another episode of Brick at Night. I'm Lego Jake3 and joined as always by Mr. Ken Nerd.
What's up, everybody?
Long time no see, buddy.
I know. Wasn't it just yesterday?
It might have been like 24 hours ago. I don't know.
It's a little over 24 hours ago. We were live on 3 Figs 1 set. That was awesome though. That was a fun night.
It was. I hope our guests or our audience was able to catch us on there. We had a good time talking with Rob, Zane, and Stacy TM.
Yeah, for
that's how I remember it. She's
TM
for Bricks and Giggles. TM.
TM.
She is trademarked.
She's definitely trademarked. Rob and Zane don't have that authority to trademark themselves just yet. Oh, should we?
I should have done it. I mean, there's another Rob the Builder now, so you gotta, You
gotta love it. What am I thinking about? Want to roll the clip and get our guests in here? Because I know they're waiting.
I will roll it.
Roll it.
There we go.
There we go.
Ken's favorite part of the episode every time.
I love it though. It's a nice beat. It starts off really strong and even finishes off smooth. So it's like it's like whiskey. It's strong and then it finishes off smooth. Well, I will not be doing the introductions tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I will leave it up to my co-host Jake to do the introductions for our very special guests.
We got very interesting guests this lovely evening on our episode. They are quite the pair, and I love their content. They just do a lot of funny skits sometimes. Like the other day, I don't know who saw it, but they were doing one that he was building, and she's like, how many steps do you have? Or what number of steps are you at? And he's like, oh, I'm at step 1037. She's like, how many actual steps? And he's like, oh. Funny humor like that, trying to snap us Lego creators back to the real world. Just watched that one again. I was like, that's a good one. But you know them. You probably follow them. The Brick Belayers.
Hey.
Welcome, guys.
How's it going?
Good. How are you guys?
We're doing good.
We're good.
So I'll ask this: Is this the first podcast that y'all been on?
No. So we've been on a few, fourth maybe?
Really?
Fourth or fifth?
I don't know. I was going to say third. So maybe.
With Brick Creator, True Bricks, late the A-Fall After Dark.
Yeah. So 3. At
least 3.
Fair enough.
This would
Fair
be
enough. I had no
very
idea.
popular.
But we're still new enough to count, if that makes sense. Like, we haven't lost count. Like, we're not,
It's like you're sitting there just like, yeah.
Yeah, I think that should be it. Yeah, exactly.
We'll comment.
There you go. We'll comment. No, welcome. Welcome to Brick at Night. I know you said you were on A-Fall at Dark?
A-Fall After Dark, yeah.
A-Fall After Dark, okay.
On YouTube.
Yeah.
And that was up on our YouTube channel, but then our YouTube channel got mysteriously deleted. So
I think we have a new one already.
Did we?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know.
It might still be there.
Yeah, we had to start over because our channel got deleted midstream. One of our building streams just disappeared, and YouTube would not help. So
yeah,
we just don't. At this
you just
point,
hate when social media just doesn't want to cooperate with you and just like
going back and forth with YouTube support was like so frustrating because they were like trying to make us prove that it was our account. We're like, we're emailing you from the email that was on the account. Like it deleted itself.
Yeah,
like, we don't know what happened.
There was just to this day we don't understand. Like it doesn't make any sense at all. So
I'll still never understand like social media guidelines because our Brick at Night ELPN TikTok page was banned, and you couldn't even get a reason why it was banned.
Oh my god! See,
they refused to tell me. I was like, "What did I violate?" They're like, "No response."
I think they're supposed to.
Yeah, that's wild.
The weirdest thing is after it was deleted, no email. We didn't get in trouble for any. It wasn't like they took it down.
And the account was gone.
Yeah,
like,
so
there
like
was no proof of it other than the fact that there was like, if you Googled the account, there was a link to the old channel, and you click on it, and it was just like, page no longer exists.
Well, it said that the creator deleted it, so it actually said we were the ones. Then we were like, did we get hacked? And they said there was no proof of hacking. It was a whole fun experience, but
never again.
No.
Yeah,
hopefully not.
We weren't like.
I'm still paranoid about it because like they didn't give us much explanation.
Yeah.
So like we changed our passwords and stuff, but like we're just like hopefully they're not logged into something.
But they said that we weren't hacked, so it's at least. We also didn't have like a crazy amount of subscribers or like watch time or anything, so it's like it sucked at the time, but like we look back and we're like, at least it wasn't like 10K and close to getting like the watch hours you need to get monetized. Like I would have been so much more upset.
Oh, I would have been
sabotage. That's what it was. Did you leave it open in the public domain where anybody could access? That's my corporate jargon. They're always like, don't sign into your work stuff on public computers. Who uses public computers?
Well, and that's
I gotta go to the library. Let me.
Yeah.
If anything, it would have just been like on like airport Wi-Fi, maybe.
No, but they searched and there was no, because like they asked for our IP address. They asked for when I would have maybe logged in a different state. So.
Oh, they were like sort of thorough with it.
They really were. With that part of it, they were, but then after that, they like still couldn't just bring it back. But there's proof that it existed at some point. That's why we're confused, because we're like, why can't you just proof it back?
See, that's like, why can't you just pull it back? It's like, there's a whole lot of stuff that goes into it. It's like,
it was weird.
It was weird. But that's
I was trying to sign in one time, and it was like, we sent a notification to your signed in YouTube page. And it was like on my phone that I was trying to log in. I was like, how am I supposed to? They're like, don't close the browser. I'm like, but I can't approve it if I don't leave the browser. Like, what?
Yep.
Loop.
Phones are weird. Well, technology's weird.
Technology's weird. That's why I don't trust it as much, even though we're trusting them right now to stream this live. What in the world is it? God, we talk about Lego updates. We talked about some Lego updates yesterday. I just feel really bad. We could sort of bring it up right now. Have y'all built anything recently as far as Lego goes?
The past few weeks we've been building
a good amount.
A decent amount.
We're in the middle of something.
I'd say within the last 3 weeks or 2 weeks, we built the medieval blacksmith, the 3-in-1 like fox, owl, squirrel.
The Tranquil Garden. We both loved that.
That was a lot of fun. And then we started Hagrid's hut.
Yeah.
And
I did the Allery and you did the the Tantive 4 hallway.
Yeah, and then I did a bunch of Minecraft sets while she was gone, which we were supposed to have a short and a YouTube video about that, and that's
like 2 weeks ago.
Process, but
we'll just pretend I went on the trip like 2 days ago.
It'll come out.
Yeah.
Y'all have done more Lego than
every time I think of
Jake and I have done in like weeks.
I think it's because we were like, let's just do it for fun for once and not feel like we need to create some form of content out of it.
Yes.
Kind
of getting back to the root of like why we got into Lego together.
Yeah, like and feeling like we were actually building together.
Time together and like time with the set. Like there was just a gap where we were like, I feel like I haven't paid attention to a Lego set in like months. And we were like
live building.
Let's just build some without content, see how it goes, and we were enjoying it.
That is too awesome. Now, was it like a mutual thing that y'all both were into Lego, or did one of you bring it into the relationship, and who was that?
So, and that was like all throughout college, and high school, I didn't really do much Lego at all. Always had it in the basement from childhood, but kind of came back to it after college because throughout college, I had kind of, while I was studying, I was like, man, some of those helmets would look great on a desk while I was studying. Maybe a lot less depressing than just like papers and pencils and stuff. And then never really did it. And then after college, my mom was still bugging me for Christmas gifts. And I was like, all right, I don't know what to ask for anymore. So I went for, I think it was like Luke's Red 5 helmet,
nice.
Vader's helmet, and Mando's helmet. And then the buildable Groot and the Millennium Falcon.
The small one. Like the $180? $170?
Yeah. With like
okay, I got you. I know that one.
The sequel cast.
No.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Old Lando.
Old Lando, yeah, not new one. No, that's too awesome. So you brought it in. What was the first set you were able to build, Danielle?
Oh, okay. So I did play with it as a kid. I always tell the story. I used to put the Lego down the vent, and then my parents would have to take it out. So I guess I liked the sound of it pouring down the vent.
That was your Lego ASMR.
Yeah. So I guess I just never thought I would enjoy it. And then when he got it for Christmas, he always says I judged him. It was more like I was like,
it was like
really? Like I was surprised
because
he
questioning.
He didn't say anything about it. So it felt random. And then he was like, do you want to help me put it together? And I just remember being like, maybe. And I think it was Groot or Mando. One of the two. Those are the two that you got.
I feel like I want to say we did Groot together because
we did both together, but
even back then you cared more about Marvel than Star Wars at that point.
Yeah.
So like I think I got you hooked on the baby Groot first. And I was like,
and then
all right, from there we'll go into Mando. Because I kind of got her to watch that too. That was like the first Star Wars exposure. But that was like years ago.
Yeah. So then I built it and I was like, hold on. I think I actually like this. He got home from his parents from the holidays, and I just I bought him R2D2 immediately, like the
big one.
Yeah, I bought him that for his birthday because his birthday is soon after Christmas.
Oh yeah, I see it.
And I just couldn't stop. I was just buying. And that was it.
This is a whole shelving unit of Star Wars right behind her.
Oh, there's so much.
Well, I'm digging the whole setup because you've got Lego on one side, and then I see the Funko Pops right there in the middle with looks like
I got them spread in. Okay, I don't know.
Random stuff.
Like there's a bunch there because we both love Rebels.
We tried making this side of the room Star Wars, and then
the other
side of the room that you can't see is like Marvel,
Jurassic
our minifigure case. Right now a table with Mos Eisley on it because we need a bigger shelf, so it's kind of just a table.
I got mine like right over here, just behind boxes right now.
It's chilling. It'll be there for a while.
We have like a little bit of Disney, Jurassic Park, and Harry Potter.
Yep.
And then our whole Winter Village is like now away. That's what
nice.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the random mini things.
Our A-frame.
Which I need to make. I'm gonna do
like they're just everywhere.
Yeah. Right now the A-frame is like winterized. I'm gonna do a video on it being spring. I think I'm gonna do that like every season.
Should do that.
Yeah. I should probably do that like now.
Yeah, start working on it.
Yeah.
I'm digging it.
The pollen is out. It is spring.
Oh god.
Oh my god. Yeah, no, the allergies are definitely coming out for a lot of us.
It's bad.
Oh my
Holy crap. I think I walked outside, and even though it was really dark when I walk outside to go to work, I could still see the pollen just coating the floor. And I'm like, oh god, I'm about to sneeze.
So bad.
There's a couple trees in our apartment complex where like we'll be walking the dog and you just see like this like greenish yellow powder, and it's like, oh,
all over the ground, all over the cars,
making me wake up all nasty.
Well, there's cedar issues here, right? Or is that not now?
I don't know what it is this time.
Ugh.
It's rough.
I don't even like thinking about it because this one made me sneeze.
It's weird. Allergies don't make me like itch unless it's like a cat or something, or it depends on the season. Right now, I think it's more like I can't like hear. I'm like, yeah, like tight, the tightness.
It's all in here, and the eyes get puffy.
Yeah.
Just like what we were talking about earlier. It's just like, ugh, just wake up disgusted.
Yep.
Pretty much. I'm tired of this.
It's like nice outside, and you want to be out there, and then you're like, I was playing with my dog in the backyard, and I could slowly feel it like irritating me, and I was like, Crypto knows what's up. I live in Atlanta too. It is not great.
Yeah, no,
I heard it was bad there.
You scratch your eye, and then you're out for like 2 hours, and your eye just itches the whole time, and you're like, if I itch it, it's only gonna get worse.
Yeah.
So I have to like try not to think about it.
I don't even like touching my car. I'll walk over, and I'm just like, no, I don't want to open the door.
You could draw on your car right now.
Yes.
Yeah.
We don't get white snow. We get yellow snow in the spring here in Atlanta.
And a lovely word from the sponsor. What's up, Zane?
How is everyone today?
Good.
Pretty good.
He's creeping in. He's taking notes for you guys for next week.
I'm going to show him the bracket. I need to see if I can sway their opinion for this bracket.
So they're doing a fun bracket. It's like this or that Lego. We did the first round, the round of 32. You guys will do the round of 16. I forget who's after that.
Interesting.
So,
I love the this or that. Bubba.
Breaking with Bubba,
yeah, he's doing like the minifigs, like this or that. So fun.
Nice.
I love those.
Well, towards the end of this, we're actually going to do a this or that with y'all, and I love it to see like a difference in between answers to see how that would go.
We're very similar. It's annoying. It's like, and we'll try to be like.
I feel like we're 85% similar.
Sometimes I'll say like for this or that, specifically with the like Breaking with Bubba or whatever. I'm like, just tell me what you think because I already have my answer and I want to see. I'm like, I'm testing you. Do you actually pick the same one as me?
It's like, are we compatible? It's like, yes, we are.
Like when we first met, I thought he was like lying, like because everything was the same, and I was like,
we have the same
middle name. So it's like, I thought he was lying and just trying to like make me like him, and it like annoyed me. And then I was like, oh no, like he can verify it with pictures and different things from his childhood, and it was the same. So it'll be exciting to see that later. Hey, Brick Goat.
Gotta love it.
I saw a video earlier that made me think of you guys. It was one of the just made me think of it again. It was like, it's funny, we finish each other's and then she's like sandwiches, but then he like turns, he's like, my sandwich.
Oh. I thought you were doing the Frozen song.
It starts with the Frozen song, and then a transition where he's Ross and he's like, my.
Oh.
I think you might need to find that video and show
I think I do. I gotta send it.
God, that's too funny.
Get ourselves back out with content and start with that.
We love a good Friends meeting.
What was it?
That's one of the shows we haven't done yet.
Oh yeah.
We haven't
For
done
real?
A Friends.
Yeah,
audio.
like a lip sync. Like
that's kind of something we try to do. We try to just like pick shows that we like
Parks and Rec and
like,
The Office.
She was gone, and I was like, I feel like this is a good opportunity to do The Sopranos, so I hopped right on that.
But yeah, Friends clips we haven't done. Have you seen the whole show? I don't know.
I think I've only done one Friends clip, and it was when Joey was hiding in a crate, waiting for Chandler's like looking around for him, and all you hear is Joey laughing in the box, and Chandler knows he's there. But I did that with Lego Grogu, who's sat like right there.
Yeah. There. Oh yeah.
I took Lego Grogu and just put him in the box and made him pop out of it.
Oh, that's great.
I have to find that video. God, that's so old. I need to see that video.
With the cantina pivot.
Yeah.
That's how it feels getting that thing on the shelf. Like I have it like kind of like a wide V so you can see inside of it, but it's like not really taking up too much.
Yeah, we'll have to just display it in the center here. Like we have like 5 things that we have to display there, and we're just like rotating them, I guess. I don't know.
The Venator would be a good one to do the pivot with.
There you go.
We don't have that, so.
I mean, future purchase. Who knows?
Maybe. Yeah.
Maybe. Don't know.
Hopefully a sale or like a good points deal on it.
Yeah,
soon.
there will be, I think.
Like hopefully May, but
That's what I'm thinking.
I don't know. I feel like it's early for that though.
Yeah, might be a little early, but who knows? I don't know. We'll see.
But we're saving for May. We didn't buy any of the like March 1st except the Tamtiv for hallway because just 2 more months and you can get like all the
This is why
we wanted 5s.
Yeah.
I'm glad somebody else agreed. It's you get it for 5s.
Yeah,
I'm
like
a big clone guy.
So
both of us, we
love clones. But yeah, so we know it's not worth always to just you want to get a day one, but especially it's only 2 more months and you can get the GWPs and double points. Like it's so much more worth it. So
yeah, they said the UCS set is going to be the TIE Interceptor.
Yeah, I've seen some stuff about that.
Pretty sure that's the case.
That's definitely the case.
Yeah.
I want that personally. It's my favorite TIE. And then I'll eventually, because we have the TIE Interceptor versus the
Fang Fighter.
Fang Fighter.
Yeah.
I'll probably eventually just give that away, or sell
part
it.
Out maybe.
I think sell.
Because
I need some money back.
It's got some good colors though. For Mox.
But I love but I don't think I'm gonna get it day one.
I haven't done a day one in so long.
Yeah.
I would love to do a May the 1st day one. I need to look at that list again. I saw the list of all the sets that are coming out. The last day one I did was last year's May the 4th because they came out with the Death Star, like the miniature scale.
Yeah.
The Death Star coin and
the X-Wing, the little one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me and Ken were on the phone at like 3 a.m. trying to order the May ones together.
Yeah, we were. We were up at like 3. Like, did you get?
He's like, "Are you having any luck?" I'm like, "No, I'm not having." I'm like, "It's all on my card. I can't check out."
I don't even remember what they came out with on the What was the? Like, was there new?
The Cantina was one of them.
What do you mean for the?
What was new?
Like the new sets last year. I think it was the Cantina.
No.
It came out like 5 years ago.
It wasn't the Cantina. Cantina was years ago.
I think it was 2020.
Because it's about to retire. It's retiring.
It was it was the X-Wing, Luke's UCS X-Wing.
Oh wait, the Executor. I don't know how to pronounce it.
There was some Mando
mini.
builds,
This one.
The Imperial Star
Justifier.
The Pirate Snub Fighter, I think, came out around that time.
Yep.
There was a couple things from Mando.
They came out with so much in August, so I don't remember.
Yeah. I don't think they came out with a lot back in May.
The Super Star Destroyer, their first of the MIDI scale came out May 1st.
Yeah.
Okay.
Vader's flagship came out. That's what it was.
What was it?
I will present.
And it's Vader's flagship. The what is it called? Because it's longer and it's got the little
You mean these?
Oh, the X-Wing. Oh, and then the dioramas, and then the
Brickheads.
I was gonna say the Brickheads because I think they're gonna have the prequel Brickheads with Princess Amidala. Isn't that supposed to?
That was all May.
No, this year I'm saying. Oh yeah.
This was May. So this was May of last year.
Last year, yeah.
Yeah.
But I think this year they're gonna do the Endor. They're gonna do a prequel Brickheads pack, 5 of them or 4. I heard that.
And then I saw the pictures of the Pod Racer diorama recently. Those
I have that ready to show for this. I was gonna that and the Droid Dakoa.
It looks so good.
I just struggle because dioramas, I love them, but then I hate them
the pod racing
because they kind of feel stupid. Yeah.
So good. I feel like Phantom Menace.
No, they're not stupid.
Wait. What? What?
This is the Droid Dakoa that's coming.
So
what?
Yeah, that's the new Droidica that's going to be coming out. That's their model set. Hold on, let me remove this brand of ours for that.
So pretty.
We like those like gross me out, but like I want one. You know what I mean? Like they're just like.
It does look like it almost looks like a centipede.
It is
just
pretty
like,
ugly.
It's.
I mean, it looks good though. It looks better than Chewy.
We are considering getting him though because like we collect like we do like things like all the helmets.
I low-key thought about getting Chewy too.
Buildable, like we have all the droids.
It's hard not to. He's Chewbacca.
We have like a.
So I want to get Chewbacca, but then I want to add just a little bit more to his ass because apparently his ass is flat.
And it's not in Disney, so we gotta.
It's not in Disney. No, it's not. Yes, you are very right. He is very thick at Disney.
We gotta do that.
They filled him out.
And then I think C3PO movie coming in like August apparently.
I swear to God, Jake, if you go to Disney World and do that to Lego Chewy.
He's really fenced in. I can't reach him, but I would squeeze those cheeks, okay?
Gets arrested at the Lego store.
The question of the day, how many pictures of his ass do you think have been taken?
Oh my God, that would be very interesting to
I
find
think
out.
I zoomed in with the video. I was like, if you know, you know.
God, I think
I did that when I was there 2 years ago or last year. I don't know.
I might get a Chewbacca. I seriously thought about it one day. I was at Target and I was looking at him.
Yep.
And my wife was just like, "You should totally get him." I was like, "No, I've got to be strong." I took the box and literally carried him around with me the entire store, and I dropped him off back where he was. I was like, "Okay, I can't do this."
I think it could be either like maybe they'll do triple points on him or like a sale somewhat soon for like May. Because I know last year because I don't know if it sold that well. Last year the
Justifier
was 5 point. No, it was 5. It was 5.
Yo.
Hey.
We got the.
Where's the Pod Racer stuff that you showed?
There.
It is right here.
Because you sent me that thing looks.
Uh-oh.
I think it's underwhelming.
I do too, but like, it's so. I guess I could.
It'd be cool. It'd be cool if they put two figures with it, but
it's kind of small.
Like maybe include a Sebulba because we haven't gotten one of him in what?
A long time.
20 years.
What does it say? Piece count? Is that like
it doesn't. It's just Reddit.
That better not be more than 70.
Yeah. Oh, that's too cool though. It's a quote from Qui-Gon Jinn right before Anakin goes into the race. If you zoom in on it. It says, "Remember, concentrate
on the moment. Feel, don't think. Use your instincts."
Qui-Gon Jinn.
I hope they're better about the price points on the dioramas. We bought both last year, but I think they're overpriced. From the ones from before, I think were okay, but last year, 80 and 100.
Oh man,
I didn't get either of the new ones because I was like, why did they go up like $20?
Yeah,
I was like, it's the same piece count. It's the same minifigures. Yeah. Like,
yep.
Yeah, no. So I've got the.
Come with a minifigure.
None.
No, this one just comes with studs.
Yeah.
I might have to hold off. I don't.
Unless it's just missing.
But, I mean, if they do like you see the 25th anniversary on it, they might have a minifig come out with it. But I mean. That's just me speculating.
But
I don't think so because
they're you know how they do like studs or like little like that's what the people are like. There's like on the mini X-wing. There's like a stud R2D2. That's what that looks like.
The midi scale they did that too. So
yeah,
they probably won't have figures with it. Dang.
But it looks too cool because you can tell that's like Beggar's Canyon.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
at least it's a close shot of it.
Maybe a good sale price would get me to do it.
It'll happen eventually.
Yeah.
Maybe not right off the bat, but that one's gonna have to come here at some point.
Wait, do we know any other stuff for May 1st?
I've seen
PWPs, like the droid drop or
like a droid carrier basically.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
Yeah, Reddit.
Lego leak.
It's
just not wanting to cooperate right now.
I think it was Brick Fanatics.
Oh, are we getting? Oh wait, you know what? Isn't that one?
I think I did hear about that.
What's it gonna come?
Yeah, Grogu's escape is supposed to come.
Oh yeah,
or the bike, and maybe a couple clone troopers supposed to be shooting at him.
I think I remember seeing like someone made like what they thought it could look like.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
And I think I saw Lola as well, but they don't have a photo.
Oh my god, I would get that.
We were hoping they would do Chopper instead of R2.
Yeah, why won't they do Chopper? I don't get it.
R2 again.
I do not understand what they have against him.
I don't see.
He's got war crimes. That's why.
I honestly, we talked about that. We wonder if like they won't do like any like military stuff. So I'm like, maybe they don't.
No, they should totally have Chopper. I think Chopper is like another project, just because a lot of people have been bitching about not having C-3PO yet.
Yeah, and like he's so big. I think the thing that confuses me is the fact that we got what is that? Dio and BD1 and
but no
love them, but they're so like
okay, BD1
BD1 it doesn't like
if you
he's
played
not
the
in
game,
yeah, the game. I mean, I guess
he's earned his spot.
His like
in my opinion.
He's like existent in movies, but not him specifically.
Yeah, I mean, you
so
get
kind of, but Theo is like barely. So like how they not done Chopper, and obviously how have they not done?
Yeah, for
Chopper's controversial. He's killed millions of stormtroopers. You know.
Yeah, did you not remember R2 killing anything in the other series?
True.
He just shocks them.
If you watch Clone Wars, you will see that R2 was a badass.
He was.
Yes.
What you found like he's
fearless.
So cute and whatever and cool in the movies, but nothing is cooler and more fun than when he's like you see him in Clone Wars. Like
exactly.
He's not like this cute little thing anymore. Like he's a badass.
Because he went on that mission where they got stranded
with all the other all the other ones.
Colonel.
Oh, I hated that guy.
Oh, was it the
it was like
little frog guy?
I hated him. He was like
Colonel.
I can't think of that one where they met Gregor. I can't.
Yeah, something. It was something with a G, I think.
Oh God, I know there was a clone Gregor.
But
that's where they met Gregor, who came into Rebels later, and he's currently in the Bad Batch. But
Frog General.
I can't think of his name either.
Another thing I heard was Cody.
Meeber Gascon.
Wait, what? Oh,
Gascon.
yeah.
Gascon.
I hated that guy.
Those were some crazy episodes, and R2 was like.
You know those.
Pretty much.
He's what's that word? Can't think of the word. Not confident.
He's adventurous. I'll just go with that. Yeah. He's a very outgoing soul.
Yeah, that's true.
I love him.
That was like the one droid that I wanted to get was R2-D2, and there's like so many people complaining about the Technic part of the build. I'm like, it's actually okay when you get past it all.
And honestly, it's kind of necessary for a build that size. Almost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Will you guys get the new one that just came out so you can get Darth Malik, or are you gonna try and
considered? I just don't know.
Darth Malik is what I want out of that set, so I'm just kind of like, do I buy him secondhand or?
I mean, that's where we're at. It's like I kind of want to see the prices and how they're looking. Part of me wants to just buy the set, take the figure, and sell the rest of it. But then I'm like, oh.
Well, I've seen some people might be they'll sell their UCS, or I don't know. Some people say it's not a UCS, but I guess it is. That they'll sell that one and keep the other one. But next to the other droids, it's smaller or like the same size, and it shouldn't be. But next to, I know Gene did a video where next to Chewbacca, it like looked really good because like Chewbacca was taller instead of like almost the same. So if you wanted to put it next to Chewbacca, the smaller one's kind of cool, and it looks more similar to those droids, like the way it's built.
Oh
yeah, like blocky instead of.
Yeah, like I think we had talked about it before, where if they were to do a Lego C-3PO, I would like to see it about close to the height of what Chewbacca is, or even shorter, so that way R2 can honestly go along with that size. and then it could work hand in hand.
Aren't they coming out with one?
They are coming out with one.
I think August. So.
How far is it though? In August? Yeah.
I think it's August. Yeah.
Supposedly.
And what happened to the what was it, a Y-wing or Y-wing?
Oh, the Ahsoka's Y-wing. Somebody teased us with
the microfighter.
Yeah, with
Rex.
Rex. Was it a Y-wing?
That'll probably. I think that was supposed to be May.
It was supposed to be March.
Well, there was because I know there's the Y-wing that Rex and Ahsoka escape off of in Clone Wars.
So they were gonna come up with
the microfighter,
so we could all get the Rex that we want. But
what if that was
I haven't heard. Leak? It might have been because I haven't heard anything about it.
That'd be wild.
You know how Lego and leaks go. It just never goes really well because you have so many people who are stoked about something that they really want to see, and it never happens until later on down the line. But
so let's hope for. I'm praying for Chopper. There's no question. Day one.
Oh yeah.
Have you gone to Disney World yet or Disneyland to build one?
So we did the lightsabers. I almost went home. Like I wasn't gonna build one. I was just gonna get the chopper, which I can right now if I want on Disney. Just buy it because they have it.
Yeah.
But I think if we go again or when we go again, because we'll definitely go again, it'd be cool to build one. But I also just want chopper, so maybe I'll do both.
I think you could do either one because I know I went and built a droid and he is like he's somewhere over there. He's back there chilling in his in the bag that I carried him in like a baby as I was walking around.
They're cool.
They're super cool.
With like that type of like BD1. Did they just come out with it? Or I remember they were in training, and there was a video of them walking around at Disney, and I was like, oh. So I think it would be cool to make my own. Like, this is my, like, if I had made a droid, this is what it would look like. So I think it'd be cool to make one, and then when I'm buying it, I would just also bring a pre-made chopper over and buy that one as well.
And the really cool thing about it was the droids actually talked to the other droids in the area. So that was like the thing that I was nerding out at. I was like, oh my god!
And I think you can get you get personalities for them, and they'll like respond certain ways. Oh,
that's why.
Let's go to Disney right now.
I guess that makes sense now. Why I saw people like playing with them in groups.
Yeah.
See, we like got our lightsabers, and it was nighttime, and we were like, all right, time to go back to the Airbnb, and we had a pool, and we were just like,
we couldn't stop playing with
dueling by the pool. All night.
See, that's like, yeah, my wife and I, we were there. She got to build hers first because I got to build a droid earlier, and I was so pissed. She was just like, you got to build a droid, and I was like, but I want to build the lightsaber first. And she was like, no. So she got to build her lightsaber, and she cried during the experience.
So did I.
She cried, and I sat there. I was like, "You're not even a Star Wars fan." But she's like, "It's so nostalgic," and I was like,
"It was beautiful. It was so good." Experience. Oh,
even though it was short, I think it was worth every bit, every penny.
I do kind of wish I did a different hilt.
Which hilt did you do?
We both did. Where is it?
They're between the shelves, right there.
We both did. What is it called? Like the nature.
Elemental nature, and we like. Since we lived together, we were like, let's try to choose as many different parts as we can.
Oh, y'all got the newer ones.
These two parts, and then the top parts.
What color is mine? Oh, apparently we got every color, every hybrid crystal.
Love that. Jake, which hilt did you do?
Kenobi.
Oh my god. Oh wait, you did Peace and Justice?
I wasn't really, planning to build a Kenobi, but I ended up with a Kenobi.
Sure.
I did no, it's funny, I did Elemental Nature.
Oh really?
Yeah, I did Elemental Nature, but I did the first one. So when they had the
ring. I've seen that.
And that's the one I wanted. And then when I got there, I saw the bantha horn, and I was like, huh? I was like, I thought it was a Rancor tooth.
Yeah, they changed it. Like I know, like the first time they did it, they came out with this line, and then I think it was like the Star Wars Celebration. They talked about changing the pieces up, so they changed it up.
We went about a year ago. We went like
June. Summer.
Oh, I want to go May.
I
yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, but I went green.
That's a cool one.
I went purple.
That's what he technically was. That your original?
Yeah, that was my choice.
Why are you just want to?
We also bought this when we were there.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Well, that Kenobi, what is it? Legacy? I don't remember. When you go, like whatever the Star Wars stores are, they sell the same type of lightsabers. They were having a sale on the Kenobi one, and it was $250. It was 170, still a lot, but like
it was the Trader's Outpost or something like that.
Yeah, one of those maybe.
Yeah.
Where were we? I think.
Was it the one like in Disney Springs?
Oh, I was gonna say it was in Disney Springs.
Yeah.
It's like the Galaxy Outpost or something like that. I think.
There you go.
Yeah. It was because at that point, because we only did one day at
Hollywood
MGM.
Studios.
Yeah, Hollywood Studios. But yeah, I like the Kenobi one though because it's like you can play with it a lot easier.
It's light. Lot lighter.
It's so much lighter. The other one breaks my wrist.
Yeah, no, I tried swinging the. You try swinging the Disney ones around. I'm like, nah, this is like $200 some odd.
Yeah,
they're heavy.
They're heavy. Yeah, no,
heavy.
Like they got those.
And they're loose. Ours are loose. Yeah.
They're heavy.
I would still. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'd still like to get like a legacy lightsaber from Disney, but then I looked at them and I think there were a couple of videos about it, like just reviews on the hilts and the blades and just how the sound effects are. And they're like, oh, it looks nice.
The sound is so irritating. It repeats the same
on Kenobi's,
thing.
Like no matter how you swing it, it's the same like 3 sounds. So like if you do the spin, it just goes
like that. It's so
over
annoying.
And over, and it's like,
and I know the light isn't as good. Like obviously, like if you want a good one, they're like
like the
pricey.
Experience built ones are definitely better than the legacy ones. They're just way heavier.
But even like other brands that sell, like there's a reason some of them are like 500.
Yeah.
They're
No, I know there's another lightsaber set that y'all got, and it's on the photo that y'all sent me. You guys have the Bricker Builds Ahsoka set. That is too cool.
We put our
minifigures on.
Oh, that's dope.
When I was in New York, I made us shirts. This says "Climb On," and it's my tattoo that I drew. So I drew it again.
Nice.
His is I drew a Grateful Dead shirt.
Nice.
The back it says Belayer and it's a brick. And then we both have like climbing harnesses.
That's too cool.
So is that the root of the Belayers?
Yes, actually.
Yep.
I was gonna ask it at some point. I'm like, is it climbing?
Climbing. Because that's actually something we've talked about is we kind of want to do more climbing and like with YouTube, start doing more stuff like that. Just there's challenges we've thought about doing and.
It's like as the lightsabers are being put back on the hill or on the stage.
Yeah, this is why our signs are all over the place now.
Love it. I've only got one Lego from Bricker Builds. I did the Darth Vader one.
Whoa, that's such a we were struggling.
Let me see if I can find that one.
Darksaber, Kylo Ren. There was.
They're all cool. Like,
whoa, those are cool pants.
And their helmets too are really cool, but they're
huge.
They're pretty expensive too. I think they're like $800, $700. Like,
there's a lot of pieces. Yeah, that's so cool. Hello.
Just slowly.
Hello.
Can I see the hilt? I want to see it. Oh, see, it's just so.
That was another thing. They just posted that again recently, and I commented on it, so you probably didn't see it.
What?
But Bricker Builds reposted this recently, and I was like, God,
it's just so nice.
Good. Oh, it's so cool. I swung it around, and I was like, I don't know if I should be doing this.
So did we. The top flew off.
The tip flies off.
Yeah, the tip right there.
Yeah. Just the tip, though.
All right, how many lightsaber fights do you guys have in the house?
I honestly, I wish we could
We need
battle
to work,
more,
we need to
but
work
there's
on
no
our-
room
our
around.
choreography.
Yeah, like he'll go one way and I somehow
She'll just slash me right in the knee. He'll go the opposite way, and I'm like, all right, realistically,
it looks so.
if we were fighting, then you would do that. But like we're trying to make it look good here.
Should wait till like late at night when it's nice and dark out, and then go out there and freak out the neighbors with all the lights.
Funny enough, there's actually a couple in our apartment complex that like I haven't seen them in a while, so they might have moved out, but we used to see them at night. They'd take their lightsabers and their dog to the dog park, and they would just like let their dog roam around while they practice dueling.
I don't really know what they were doing, but
that's
maybe
like
they're LARPers.
That's couples goals right there, though.
We're gonna do oh my god, I'm choking.
Yeah, we were gonna do a video of us dueling at the dog park, but we still haven't done it.
Darn. You gotta find out if they're still there, and then like wait for them to come, and the second they walk in, just ignite like
pop out on them.
Here we are. Yeah, we did like POV. It's the holidays, and what the hell was it? Because it was red and green, and we were battling.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, nice.
But that video did kind of well, weirdly enough. Like it was kind of a stupid video. I was like, oh, let's just post it because it was fun, and it was surprising.
That's a video.
Those are the good videos.
Well, I know
that you have fun with like that.
Yeah.
I know Jake mentioned earlier Belayers, and y'all do a lot of climbing.
Yep.
Which
my fingers.
Yeah, we can.
I'm about to say, yeah.
So that somewhat.
Ew.
It's hard to see.
Where's the coolest place you've climbed?
Ew.
Mostly gyms.
Yeah, but like we've been climbing outside, like around Austin. But yeah, more inside. So we're not cool enough.
Probably
yet.
the coolest place I would say would just be it's like Barton Springs Greenbelt, which is like a 10-ish mile hiking trail, and it like pretty much follows Barton Creek, and it like Barton Creek dumps into the river like right where downtown is. So like you can climb and hike within like 3 to 5 miles of downtown. So like,
but like
I'd say it's cool just because of that. Like you're in a metropolis and you're not even aware because you're just like down in this creek bed climbing out of it, and like you can't see the city at all.
But it's
like right there.
We can climb, hike, find. I mean, if it's not dry, but swim, bike, run. Like it's so cool.
Paddleboard.
I like it there, but there's another place called Reimer's Ranch. I like the climbing there better. And it's a little bit farther away, but it's not like you guys would know, but that's what it's called.
Mostly just local.
Texas is only like the biggest state in the States, you know.
Well, yeah, one of the biggest states.
I said I wanted to go to oh my god, what's the one where your fingers get ripped apart?
Joshua Tree.
Joshua Tree.
Yeah. And we have like plans. Like we haven't planned a trip, like booked it, but we want to hike up Half Dome in Yosemite, which like kind of a climb, kind of a hike.
Really scary, but
that would be like probably the most recognizable thing that we'd climb, because I don't think we have any.
I mean, you're not really climbing it though.
Scary big climbing goals. Like we don't want to die.
But like I think
Colorado
and
so Everest is out.
Yeah.
Like there's too many. I don't know if you guys have seen this, but like apparently the internet has just like numbed people down to everything. So now like a lot of people are going to Everest, and there's like too many people, and they're apparently having to wait in lines, and like
people are dying.
People are running out of oxygen and dying, or like having to go back down before they even get up because there's just like too many people going. So it's like I heard that and I was like, man, I wanted to go, but
at this point, no, it's not even worth the risk at this point.
I'm trying to live life and be happy and do fun stuff, but like Everest specifically, I've never had any want to do Everest. I don't know, maybe that's just me.
I'm the crazy one. I'm the one who's
I don't think I'd
bigger climbing stuff too, and she's always like, stop it. I'm like,
oh, my wife is not really, well, My wife, she loves me to death. I love her to death too. But I've taken up the hobby of riding motorcycles now. So she was just like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "Having fun." She was like, "That's not fun. That's dangerous." I was like, "But it's fun."
It's got to be safe.
Oh yeah.
Well, I'm as safe as I possibly can get.
Yeah,
but unfortunately, like.
Had that conversation with our mothers, for sure.
Like we wear helmets, we double check our gear, like we do everything we can, but
oh yeah, no, like the first time I got on it, we were in like this parking lot area, and I was riding without a helmet. And in South Carolina, you don't have to worry about a helmet.
Yeah.
But they were just like.
I heard a lot of injuries come from pickleball.
Those balls hurt when they hit you, I will say. I haven't played in like 15 years, but they do hurt.
Oh, my dad's like, I gotta get goggles now. I'm like, why? Don't want to get hit in the face. I'm like,
I don't want to take any balls to the face either. I used to play soccer. That was not fun.
No, absolutely not fun.
And I know, Danielle, the way that I said that was a little bit.
Oh, you're on Brick at Night. We don't really give a shit how it's
This is after hours.
It's out there now. I just love her face. It's just like
she just gave me that look of like balls to the face, huh?
You
like,
wouldn't know.
Yeah.
You don't know the pain. No, I'm kidding.
So, look, my wife gives me when I make kind of comments. Sometimes she's just like, or I start giggling when somebody says something and I take it inappropriately, and she's just like,
"You know what?
How old are you?"
Sometimes it's fun to be like childish, you know? Like I know in my mind it's so stupid, but like I'm gonna laugh at it. Cause it's stupid. Yeah.
If I see the number 69, I'm gonna laugh.
Fart humor is still one of the funniest things that exists.
Oh my god, yes it is.
My mom, and this is where I get it from, like any like videos of people like I guess falling and then like the fart videos, but like not the ones where someone's pranking someone. Like I'm talking like
unhinged farts.
Yeah, no, or like just I don't know, like someone does it in public when they on TV.
The ones where you question like how that even happened.
The ones that what is it? I think y'all probably seen it. The guy where he walks around with a fart machine, and then he's like fire in the hole, and then he makes the sound, and then you see everyone panic and move the other direction. They're not even mad.
Have you guys seen the guy who goes up to someone and he goes rate this, and then he'll fart really loud. Like they don't know what they're rating, and then he's just like, "Durr," and they're like, but there was this one guy who was just like 8.
What the hell was
I really got into Impractical Jokers lately. I've been rewatching that, and sometimes I'll be watching while I work out in the garage, and my wife's like, "Can you stop laughing?"
That's definitely hard to watch.
Do you know what the funny thing is? I could honestly see Rob doing that though, like just doing an Impractical Jokers skit. I would love to see that for like Lego content creators.
Yeah, I feel like he handles the public embarrassment better than I would.
He yelled in the mall the other day, didn't he?
Yeah, I can't do stuff like that. It kills me.
I think I can do it a little more.
I can, but when I do, I'm like, no, I need to write it.
But I've seen like the moment you realize like it doesn't matter, you could scream whatever you want, like or say whatever you want in public. Like you're not gonna die. Like you have free will. Once you know you have free will, like your life just changes.
Exactly.
Just play the penis game with Rob in public. See how it goes.
Oh my god.
It's been a while.
That's been a long time.
I played in college probably because I had some friends that like doing stuff like that, but
be a lecture hall. Just slightly say it.
Never there. It would just be like Jimmy John's and everybody's drunk and like I'm like,
you talking about
like everybody here wants to
Adam?
Hear this type of stuff. Yeah. Oh yeah. She knew exactly what I was talking
and
about.
I don't even think I've met him. So
probably not, but
God.
I tell my wife stories from like high school. So she went to like private school in Connecticut, and I give her a hard time about it. But I tell her like all the crazy shit we used to do in like public school here in Georgia. She's like, "What the?" I'm like, "You never used to shoot wasp at each other?" And she's like, "What the hell is a wasp?" You wrap a little tiny airplane around a paper clip with the sharp part pointing, and you launch it with a rubber band at each other. It's a wasp. Or Spork Wars. So if you bend the tip of a spork so it's kind of like an L like that, and you pull it back and let it go, it really it ricochets and it hits.
What is it?
You're fucking demented.
A spork.
Oh,
The plastic sporks. You bend the arm back and then
we used to do those. We would fold the paper and go like this, and it'd make a loud noise.
Our generation
and we did it once in the hallway,
trends.
but it sounded like a gunshot, and we jumped out of the windows of our school because we were like, they're gonna think we should. It was because it's the paper makes such a loud noise. I once did it with Michael, and he jumped 7 feet from sitting. It was loud, but
Jesus.
That was the weird stuff that happened. Where I'm from the East Coast. East Coast is a weird place, I think. But
no, the Midwest is weird. I'm telling you.
I am so glad I lived overseas and didn't have to deal with any of that.
Where?
Jake knows this about me. So I was born a military brat. I was born in Japan.
Whoa.
Yeah, and I lived in England, I lived in Germany, and I lived in Italy.
Wow.
And I spent majority of my first 18 years were spent overseas, moving around, and never have I ever dealt with the public school system, because I think I only dealt with the public school system twice, 8th grade and 3rd grade, and that was it. But the rest of my high school, middle school, elementary school was in a Department of Defense Dodge school. So they weren't joking around when there was a gunshot.
No, you're missing out on just a bunch of crazy, unhinged shit. That's what's going on in the public school system.
Exactly.
Bloody knuckles.
Yeah. Charlie
Spin
horse.
a penny around and then you punch it together.
Yeah, just a lot of stuff, especially middle school and early high school. Just a lot of stuff you didn't want to deal with as a guy.
I hate it when people would do the thing where they would put in your knee so that you
Oh, I would always get the Charlie horses. People come up and punch you in the mid thigh, and your thigh just locks.
Oh, dead leg.
Oh yeah.
Oh, hi dog.
Oh, Poochie.
Come here.
Those were so bad. What's up, dude?
Or a cup check, just
yeah.
Time your friends.
Oh, cute.
Had some weird stuff.
Cool.
Are you so cute? Okay.
It's all right, let me get off screen now.
And bye.
And bye. I got my love. Bye.
He gets this. If we don't, if we build Lego for too long or do things like this, he'll just randomly be like, "Hello, I exist too."
When I think
I know you can't build me, but you can love me.
Yeah.
He was taking a nap next to us, and I think it's starting to storm outside, and
he probably woke
he
up.
heard some thunder, and he was like,
"Oh,
the fuck?
I love the storms."
I like the McConaughey shirt right there, by the way.
Yeah, I got it from Peter's website. I think he has a Printify shop, and it says you just got to keep on bricking it.
Bricki.
That is too cool.
Gotta get it when we're in Austin. So.
Yeah, it was it's not too expensive either for t-shirts. It's $22, which these days I feel like is pretty reasonable.
And I'm digging the Lego plant. Yeah, I just saw
check out their Brick Bling by Jill.
Yep.
Because I think we technically are helping.
Yeah,
just repping the brick. Just repping the brick merchandise right now. I am slacking on that. It's just white tee or a white V-neck.
We used to have nothing.
Yeah, picked up. We went from nothing to quite a bit pretty quick because we bought shirts from Brick Style Shop. We got Ahsoka and Rex.
It's just
minifigures.
A minifigure.
Nice. We've seen them in videos. And then
this, and then we both have these.
We bought those.
Because it's a V for vegan.
And I bought this. So
nice.
I like it.
Brick Style Shop said he was working on making Harry Potter minifig shirts possibly, and was considering sending one that way.
Love that shirt. Yes.
A few our way, but I don't know what the progress is on those.
I need to get me a Lego shirt. The last Lego shirt I wore, the letters are peeling off, but it's bricks are my love language, and it's a shirt I made.
Ooh.
Right?
How'd you make it? Like what?
It was so I went through like a third-party distributor who designed shirts, and I was like, there was a shirt that I saw a woman wearing on a cooking show that said "Rice is my love language," and I was like, I could do that for Lego bricks.
Oh yeah.
I was like, bricks are my love language.
I got that shirt somewhere. I ordered one of them, but
I'm terrible.
I wore my Brick at Night shirt last night, so that went to the wash.
There you go.
I have a Redbubble because I used to do, well, I still do, but I always did photography, and I had like made stickers and prints and different stuff that people buy on there because like Redbubble is just one of those things where it's like I don't have to do anything. Like they just, so I don't make much, but like I don't have to print anything or send anything. Technically I can make whatever and then buy it from myself.
They got a lot of stuff too. It's like candles, coffee mugs, blankets, pillows.
These candles?
Yeah, like you can put whatever pictures
pins,
you put on
book
Redbubble,
bags, like
you can put it on like anything.
What the crap?
I think like hand sanitizer, just super
weird
random stuff that
like
you
masks
would never
they came
expect.
out with. Yeah.
And it's like you can put a picture on.
Like a skirt, like I don't know.
Yeah.
I think that God, what the I can't even remember the distributor that I went through, but yeah, they had throw pillow, backpack, duffel bags, skirts. They had joggers, hoodies, t-shirts, tank tops, all that. I can't remember what it was called. That's who I used. I'm probably
I can't think of what it's called right now.
Something. Well, something.
There was tapestries too. Someone bought a tapestry of something I took a picture of. So I actually, that was one of the times where like it was like $10 I got, which I mean that's not the worst, but like all I did was upload a photo. I mean I edited it and did all the stuff, but yeah, so
very cool. Not bad. God, what am I thinking about? No, I'm still laughing at the fact that y'all think fart videos are still funny. I love that because I still love that.
Any fail, but like the thing that sucks is if you look up fail videos on YouTube, they're always horrible, like they're not funny. It's Instagram that gets me. Some of the things that come up on there, and when they do the compilation of like, especially kids,
like what gets me
I'm crying.
The meme, the artificial fart, just when you're not.
Oh my god, the one where the thing blows up,
comes out,
and I was like, oh. You know what I'm talking about? The thing blows up, and.
Did you ever? What am I thinking about? So this is kind of just peeking into my life. So my wife, I send my wife some of the fart videos, and she's just like, "That's so gross, it's so immature." I'm like, "You don't get me then." But I sent it to my sister, and she busted out laughing. And then when I saw her again, she looked at me. She was like, "Hey, Ken." I was like, "What's up?" She's like, "Guess my fart." And I'm like, "Oh my god! You're playing this game."
I wanted to try. Like,
it's so hard. We've tried it a few times.
I thought you have.
I thought you pulled that on me one time.
I don't know.
This is what I love.
How comfortable are you with each other? Have you played the farting game?
No, literally though. Oh my god, we used to be like
open books. With each
other.
That's
God. What the hell? See, this is definitely Brick at Night right now because what the hell is it? I think there was one day I let one rip and I like trapped my wife under the blanket to a Dutch oven. And she was like, "No!" And I'm like, I'm just kidding. I don't want
Mrs. Nerd, you are a trooper.
That is some funny like fart comedy. I don't know why, but it's just super hilarious, especially like the chiropractic ones.
Oh my god. I think to myself, I'm like, I wouldn't be able to make it through without like.
Oh no.
Especially like no. Ever since we went vegan.
some of the pops that I hear in those videos.
No, they'll pop and then they'll accidentally like release the world's loudest fart.
I probably would too. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, yeah, exactly that. I think anybody would in that moment of them just like cracking down on them, just like, oh my god,
No,
I'm so sorry.
Speaking of that though, climbing, especially if you like have your legs up and you're like hanging down and you go to jump.
Oh wait, just like that exertion of like, I need this lift up.
Recently we were top roping.
Like, for me, multiple, because we go in the morning a lot, and I'm like
coffee and
stuff in the morning.
So
like,
oh yeah, that's definitely
very often. I'm on the wall and I'm looking at a move that I have to do, and I'm like, I think I need to hop off.
You recently posted it on the wall, and I missed it.
I was so thankful there was like nobody that day. I was like, oh.
Imagine it like in the gym, like
it echoing.
The other day though, we were on the ropes and someone was like, "Here, I'm under. Like, if you fall," and I was like, "Do not go under me right now." Like,
it was one day. It was one day.
Do not go downwind.
I was swinging above her head, and I was just like, "Hey, Danielle, I farted," and she was like, "Okay, good." And I was like, "I don't think she heard what I just said." And then when I got down, I was like, "Did you hear me when I said like I practically farted on your head?" And she was like, "What?"
I wouldn't have.
You literally just said,
"Okay, great." No, I'm kidding.
It's like, just
wow,
full of step brother. It's just like onions and ketchup.
When we went out climbing, like, because it was me and then a bunch of guys. It was 4 guys, and they all were like in their own areas. And if you went to go walk near them, like every once in a while, one of them would just be like, "Don't come over here yet."
And I started that too. Somebody came over by me, and I was like, "Don't come over here." And then he went early. And then he went to walk towards another guy, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm doing something over here." No, he said, "I'm working on something over here also."
It's like, don't do it.
I'm just taking in the morning view.
And I'm just like, I guess women are different in the morning. Like, I don't really have like.
No, all the men are like casually like standing behind a rock, like I'm
stretching,
thinking about what to climb first, and I'm totally not, just like unleashing into the woods.
Hell.
Exactly. I'm totally not just ripping ass out there.
See, this is what you guys. I have to worry about. Like, I'm sitting there in my cube, and if I got a fart, I'm like, does the person next to me hear it?
There's a way to. There's a way that you can like make it not make a noise, because the first year we were together, I had to figure that out.
I have to tell the story now. So when I was in high school, I was in honors U.S. history, I think, or honors U.S. government, based on the classroom.
It's like you were in that video where you cracked one.
Oh no, I literally I thought I was about to be slick, and I went and right afterwards. And the whole room looked right at me, and I was like, I didn't know what to do, so I was like, yep. I was like, I just did that, and then kept going. I went right back.
I swear, the body was just like, "You're not doing this today. I'm gonna make you cough first."
It was like the cough forced it out, but it was delayed, so it was like a second and a half later, and it was like,
oh, absolutely, you definitely.
I was like, oh, please.
No, I
was like, this is I'm gonna wake up and then I'm gonna go to school. Nope, I was at school already.
We've talked about Lego already.
You heard the neighbor fart in the bathroom.
Oh yeah, I did.
What was I? Oh yeah, but there's a way to make it not make a noise. So.
Isn't it like something they showed on SNL where you spread your cheeks?
Oh yeah. Spread it out. You just like walk around and
we're talking logistics, guys.
Well, no, that was like.
I'm gonna make my thumbnail on YouTube's gonna be like, how to not have a fart make a noise.
I'm just gonna picture Ace Ventura talking to his butthole like, hello.
Oh my god. No, there was a skit on SNL, and it was a couple laying in bed.
I think I might have seen that.
Actually. It was like the husband was farting, and the wife looked over and was disgusted. And they were like, I need something to help me and my wife sleep at night. So they had like this whole butt cheek separator thing.
Okay.
When you fart, it'll just pass through and there won't be any sounds. And they actually went to the logistics of the we're on Brick at Night, I don't care. It's like the cheeks will not vibrate to make the sounds.
Yeah.
And
probably
well, there's probably technicality behind it. And I think the end of the skit was he let one go. It was like very silent, but she still woke up and turned over. Was like, oh my god,
I'm suffocating. Wait, on what was it?
So lesson of the night, everybody, is from Danielle is to spread it.
Sorry, guys.
And we love
I have
that
no
style.
chill.
That's
I don't
like,
even.
That's like honestly what we strive for
What?
in our style of content. Is just like
Literally
those,
like
pointless SNL commercials about nothing. Just that's kind of what we're going for.
we have one that we want to come out with, but it's like it's funny, but it's definitely going to be like I don't know how to explain it.
Raunchy, come on.
And I'm going to give it away.
A little edgy, I guess.
It's kind of like a
it's like we're gonna talk about this after the episode.
Cleaner, like to get the dust off, but like we have our own version of it, and it's just the name of what it's gonna be called is because like we did the self shelving, which we're gonna do another part of that where we did like yoga poses. Where it was like
it's gonna get crazy.
If you can't afford shelving, you can just and we did different poses. So it was like shelving. You can get the Danielle, the Nathan, or the Danfin. And we were like, I don't know if you saw it, but
I'll have to rewatch some of these videos.
but we're gonna do another one like that, and then I think like a cleaning product.
That's too funny.
It just looks like an ad, but
it's like a suck it video.
Oh, what?
A suck it from The Office.
Kind of.
What are you gonna do? You're gonna get out? Just suck it. You're what? You
That's
suck
actually
it.
exactly what I thought about.
Somewhat.
It's similar. It's similar. It's just like we don't like what's gonna happen? Instagram's gonna ban us? No, like nothing bad would happen. We don't have Lego in our name, so we couldn't get like in trouble by Lego because like that can actually happen.
We're not calling it out. We're not going to be naming any companies, but like we'll be subtweeting a company basically.
Well, I don't know.
In a way.
Yeah.
Maybe.
This product's free, basically.
Let's see here. I wanted to show off the topic of farting.
Oh my God, I'm excited.
Which I think is hilarious. So, got a couple of things left. We're gonna show you the bracket that we did. Or that they did, sorry. We'll give you a sneak peek of what next week is to come. Hopefully they're not in here watching right now.
Start thinking.
You're just spoiling their whole episode, Ken. Jeez.
That's like I could get them to lean towards a specific way. I can help him out. He's gonna ask him real quickly though.
We'll be more prepared now.
What is he smelling?
I don't know. He's aggressively smelling the
Kenobi.
rain though.
What do you
There you
smell?
This is my fart. I'm sorry, guys. That's me.
Uh-oh.
So we did the first round. So everything over here. Y'all get to do the second round. Which is so
Why did you pick Disney? Oh.
because he asked me and I'm like a big Disney fan. I mean, don't get me wrong, my wife's a Harry Potter person, but I was more so Disney. And I was thinking on the level of like there's Disney and then there's Star Wars and then there's Marvel. So yeah. That's like a glimpse of what the bracket's gonna be.
Ooh.
Don't say any of them. Just read it, keep it in your thoughts, and you'll see this bracket next week.
And yes, we went off the bracket on number 1 there.
Just a lot of oohs and ahs from me.
Oh yeah. We definitely went off on this bracket.
Push tabs.
See, I like that though, and I'm excited for the this or that questions from you guys because I like that type of
Unless is it this? No.
style.
It's definitely gonna it's a little mixture, and that your guests on here, I was gonna throw in a special one. I really feel bad that I never got to. Well, Wiley was our first. So Wiley Bricks If you watched last week's episode, was our first ever this or that.
Okay.
Yeah, I saw the short at least on Instagram.
And I think we saw part of the
live, and then I saw the short for that part.
But he was the first recipient, and then when we were on 3 Figs 1 Set with Rob, Zane, and Stacy, Stacy's not going to be on the episode with Rob and Zane when they come onto our show. So I asked her for her this or that, because I'm going to do like a whole edit video with them whenever their video comes out. But yeah, no, y'all will be the first couple that we get a this or that of. I think it might be a good thing to round out for the episode. I just like how we went from like Lego to talk about climbing, and then we went into farts.
Sorry, I know, like.
Oh, you're fine. It's Brick at Night for a reason, because it's definitely there's the explicit.
Listen, viewership was real high during that fart conversation.
I just think it's hilarious.
Because I did just remember this because it's been so long. We were so shy. Like Shy Time is my time.
Oh yeah.
He came to Austin and like filmed a bunch of us for his podcast.
So we were sitting on a stoop, but it hasn't been.
It hasn't been released. It's been a while, but like that was around the time when we feel like we kept answering the same questions.
That's why I
and
felt
so
like
like
I was
this,
on more than 3.
yeah.
I was like, it feels like it's more.
But this is not like, especially like April After Dark, same thing. Like, it wasn't just like Lego, and like you know what I mean. So like, it's nice to just talk about stupid stuff.
Oh yeah, no, that's what we're here for.
We're here for
like
fun.
We give you a little brick, but there's a lot of night.
Yeah, exactly. So
that should honestly be the motto. Little brick, big night.
That's a night. Yeah.
Just shrink the brick word in the logo and increase the night.
Exactly. Just put a little brick.
Did you guys intend it to be like a play on Nick at Night?
Yes.
So
I was like, I hope so.
Because isn't it NFP also?
Yeah.
Nick at Night.
Yeah.
I loved Nick at Night. George Lopez, The Nanny.
Exactly.
What the hell was that show?
Oh God.
What was the movie?
Poor Ken telling us about his little brick. Hey now. That's messed up. Ooh, Wiley's got jokes.
Shots fired.
What the crap? I ain't inviting Wiley as a guest anymore. Yeah, no.
I used to love waking up at 3 a.m. to George Lopez. I
was just about to say that.
I wake up and hear all my friends know them no matter.
I'm
not sure if he's calling his wife a whore with that song or if he's the whore, because the lowrider is definitely a whore. All my friends, they know the lowrider.
Young me didn't realize.
I feel like because I heard that song a lot as a kid, I just never thought about it.
Yeah.
Now that you're saying that, I'm like,
never thought about it.
Yeah, that checks out.
It's from that 70s show. Donna, or when Eric gets her the engagement ring, he inscribed it, all my friends know the low rider. And she's like, are you calling me a whore? I'm like, oh.
I haven't seen any episodes from the show in so long. I watched it through like years ago. That's a good show. Have you seen it?
No, but
you would like it.
Those innocent sounding songs are always not.
I still enjoy the episode where Eric has the panties in his car.
I haven't seen it. I couldn't remember. I can't even like tell you most of the show. Like I don't remember anything. I don't know why.
Well, I'll have to send it.
I have a circuit of TV shows I fall asleep to. It's like The Office, Parks and Recs,
those are
New
good
Girl,
too.
That 70s Show, Friends, and I'm forgetting one. How I Met Your Mother.
Yep.
What about Broad City?
I haven't watched Broad City.
Oh my God, it's so good.
What's that on?
Always Sunny in
Philadelphia.
Philadelphia.
Is Broad City?
Comedy Central.
But what's it on?
I'm watching it through the first time. It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Oh, it's.
I don't think the wife would enjoy that one as much as I do.
That's another show where I forgot a lot of the episodes because it's been so long.
I want to say that's either on Netflix or Hulu, but I don't.
It's Always Sunny.
It's on
Hulu.
No, Always Sunny is definitely Hulu. I was talking about whatever you were just.
Broad City.
Broad City.
Was it Apple TV or something weird?
No.
That we could look up right quick.
Have you watched Shrinking on Apple TV?
No, I've heard good things.
It's good though.
Shrinking's pretty funny, and so is Mythic Quest.
Wait, is Shrinking the one that Brett Goldstein and someone else wrote? Yeah, I love Brett Goldstein. He's a fellow Jewish person, so.
Jews! I want to tell that Broad City is on Hulu. Okay, so the first time I truly connected with the Brick Belayers was because I posted me lighting the menorah during Hanukkah. And she was like, hey!
Hanukkah!
And I was like, I celebrate both. And she's like, we celebrate both. I was like, instant connection. We're friends. We're good.
I forget. Are you?
I'm half Jewish, half Greek Orthodox, so I get a little bit of the fun.
Okay.
We did have fun at your wedding, man. That was
probably.
I was gonna say that was probably a very fun.
Those
wedding.
are two. Yeah.
Somebody dropped me, but it's okay.
Wait, did you get lifted in the chair? Did you do that and break the glass and all that? Yeah.
So he did break the glass, and we did do the horror.
That
was called.
And then
we were lifting him, but what the hell was I was
Ken wasn't keeping it, or the front wasn't keeping up with the back, so I was tilting forward. I was like, I'm gonna slide.
Dude, you had like 3 people behind you pushing, and I was just like, this is ridiculous.
I was in the back for my brother, and like that's kind of how it was. It was like the chair was like going around in a circle, and I was like doing my best to make sure that he wasn't like getting dumped off toward the front because I was like the back left peg, and I was by far the tallest person there. So I was just like, oh god.
I was not the tallest person. I was the shortest person in that group. I was like, no, please, no.
The last time I was up in the chair was my bat mitzvah, so it's been like 15 years. No, 12, 13 years.
Never.
I'm still young. So.
Never.
Oh man. Yeah, no, I that was my first ever like Jewish wedding, and I was just like, this is awesome.
They're fun.
They are fun. I'm all for it. They are fun.
It was all dancing. It was a lot of fun.
But I know before we head off, I do want to let y'all do your plugs.
Okay.
Like, where can people find you? Are you currently working on anything as of right now? Shoot.
So I feel like we're working on everything. I think we're working on getting ourselves back out again.
Yeah.
And
mainly YouTube and Instagram.
Yeah. So
I think we're gonna try to focus YouTube, but also kind of just like.
But still fun stuff. Instagram.
YouTube will be more like vlogs, daily life, climbing stuff, and Lego.
Maybe some fun like Lego and climbing.
I would say Instagram. You could probably expect more or less the same. Jokes.
Yeah, but we want to also do more fandom stuff. So yeah, that's our like stuff or more recent stuff. And Instagram is the Brick Belayers. YouTube is Danielle and Nathan. Because our old YouTube was the Brick Belayers and it's gone.
Yep.
And I think but we kept Danielle and Nathan because it's more lifestyle.
Digging it.
Those are our 2 big platforms at the moment. We have like 3 vlogs that I need to upload. 2 need to be edited. So those should be coming soon.
Oh, I'm loving it. Well, I will do our little plug, and then we'll get to the lightning round. All right, so this one's going to be an easy one. I'm just going to pop this on the screen right here. So as everyone knows, we are on the ELPN channel. We are live every Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can catch the episodes uploaded on Saturday on the Brick at Night on ELPN podcast, which you can find on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. And of course, Brick at Night ELPN can be found on either TikTok or Instagram. And then if you want to follow just our separate content pages, Jake is at LegoJake3 on TikTok, Instagram, and what else?
I think that's it.
That's it? Okay. And I am at ken.nerd on Instagram and TikTok. But yeah, that's pretty much our little thing there. But now we get to the lightning round. So I'm super excited to utilize this.
And it's lightning outside right now.
Yeah, literally lightning outside as well.
Ooh, this is awesome. Perfect timing, too. All right. So I've got 10, and I just thought of an 11th one that I'm going to give to y'all special because I'd like to actually see the answer to this one. So I want y'all to answer these as fast as you can, one at a time. And we're going to go ladies first and alternate.
Okay.
So, beach or mountains?
Mountains.
Mountains.
Pies or cakes?
Pies.
Pies.
Hamburger or hot dog?
Well, if they're vegan, hamburger.
Oh, that's right.
Way to drop the ball, Ken. Jeez.
Well, I mean, they knew what I meant.
Pre-vegan, hot dog.
Hamburger.
But now, during vegan, hamburger.
Are you
vegan hamburger?
It depends on where we are. If we're in the Chicago area, then I'm 100% getting the garden dog from Portillo's because I grew up in the Chicago area. So I love the Chicago dog.
That's a smart choice. All right. Train as a Jedi or a wizard?
Jedi.
Classic Lego or New Age Lego?
New Age. Sorry.
Honestly, for me, I like the classic. I like the yellow. Like, even though it's not as accurate, I thought it was more Lego to have like a yellow Star Wars character.
Well, but the classic sets too, though, like the old,
Still.
right? Is that?
Yeah. When I'm thinking classic, we're going old school. Everyone's
done, like the
Johnny.
Everyone's yellow with the same generic faces.
Yeah.
So like
that far back.
And like Fabuland. I don't know. That's what I'm thinking of.
Let's see here. Keep the box or toss it?
Keep it. I hate that, but yeah, keep it.
Digital or paper instructions?
Paper. I hate the digital.
I'd prefer digital. If we just downloaded the app on our iPad, which we haven't still for some reason.
Got a couple of differences, which is nice.
When you open it, it's like some of them are so wide.
I can't see on the phone. I'm like blind.
Build a set in one day or over time?
Oh, come on. Oh, overtime.
Overtime? Okay. Big set or little sets?
Big set. There it is. I decided. Gotta go quick. Come on.
Big set.
There you go.
Big set. All right. This is the last one. This one's gonna actually. Jake, I'm still laughing at you for this one. When dressing up, is it the tops on first or the bottoms on first?
Bottoms.
Wait. Like shirt?
Shirt and pants.
Shirt.
We're excluding underwear in this. As we discussed yesterday, it's going to be, are you putting on your pants first or your shirt on first? You're going to work. You're getting ready in the day. You're going somewhere.
I don't know. It's hard.
I think
that's what she said.
I think you do pants.
It's hard because I kind of walk around and you're like, half, like, yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, no, Jake's a shirt on first kind of guy. Walks around in his underwear.
I have to tuck my shirt into my pants for work. It's business casual. So I put my shirt on first so I could just pull my pants up and like that.
I think it's hard because I'm especially in Texas, like I just wear like a sports bra a lot and that's it. So
and I will say, like,
to me that's a shirt almost. So I don't know.
I wear a lot of running shorts that just have like built-in underwear. So like if I was in your scenario, I'd probably do shirt first. Like whenever I have to tuck in, it's so much easier if you're gonna tuck in your shirt, if you just put it on first, then pull the pants up over, as opposed to like stuffing it down in there.
Exactly. Thank you. Nathan understands.
I can see your perspective for sure.
See, I'm the guy who pulls his pants up, then puts the shirt on, but I could still like shimmy the shirt over the pants over the shirt to still do the tuck again. This last one I had thought of while we were in here. If you were to get rid of a hobby, would it be Lego or climbing?
Lego.
Yeah, probably Lego.
What? You'd be saving a shit ton of money.
That was lightning right there.
You think it would save money until you realize you can't have any return on investment with climbing.
Yeah, that's true.
But like, I don't go out and buy like a bunch of ropes randomly, but I'll go to Target $100 without thinking on Lego.
It's at night. If you got to go buy some ropes for things, it's fine.
I just think
hey, no judgment.
I hate that it was that easy for me to answer, but I know it's not real. So like,
but
I would give up Lego. I would.
We found climbing at a time where like we were both like starting to get out of shape and like gaining weight and struggling to like find any motivation to work out whatsoever. And then we found climbing, and we were like, "Oh my god!"
Helped physically and mentally.
There's a sport that's fun. It's fun physically. It's mentally challenging and physically challenging, and it was a lot of what we needed at the time. And like, I don't know, I still feel like it's like the cornerstone of my being ever since I found it.
It just makes you physically and mentally stronger. Like I Lego is nice because I feel like mentally it's great too. Like I've actually talked about
for relaxing.
And like I've talked about how like mentally, like you have to think a lot, especially if you do mocks, which I like doing mocks sometimes. But something about the mental game, I guess, with climbing, and I tell people this all the time, like for mental health, it's so good. So highly recommend trying it out.
You're hyper focused on like 4 points of contact on a wall, and like everything else is just not important.
Well, if you do a hard climb, you feel like so strong. Like your brain just make you feel amazing. So.
I'll say this: I used to do it.
Really?
Yeah, I did. I did it for like a short while with my buddy because he was super athletic, super fit, and he brought me out to this climbing spot that is in Columbia in South Carolina, and it was an indoor climbing rig that they had. And I swear to God, my forearms were killing me.
Oh yeah.
We got
my brother dragged us out, and like the first time we climbed, like it was probably 15 minutes in, we were both sitting there, we're like, my forearms are gonna explode.
No, but I'm gonna make flex your.
I mean, you like can't really like flex your forearms.
I always go like this to people now.
Yeah, no, I had done it, and I was sitting there. Because I would hang there, and I'm like, how do you do this? He's like, all you gotta do is lift, and I'm like, I'm doing it. Look, I'm lifting as much as I can. And he was like, you may need to do a little bit more working out before you start climbing like this. I'm like, I can get like a couple of pegs up, but that's about it.
It is hard on the forearms, and actually, what I mentioned earlier, the wrist hurts really bad with the lightsabers. Part of it is because my wrists are like bad from climbing. Like, you can't
weird.
hear it, but
you
it cracks.
Teach yourself how to fall properly. Like, it's a very weird thing to do.
Yeah, no, it's. I think that's what that was the first lesson that he taught me. It was just like, just fall, let go.
Well, and you're supposed to like fall on your back and.
Well, yeah, and they always do that like controlled fall, but like, oh my gosh, there's been.
It's annoying, but.
Yeah, especially in the last few years, there's been a couple of like uncontrolled falls that I've had where you just like spin out from 15-ish feet up in the air, and every time I'm like, I come down and I'm like, yep, I'm never climbing again.
I almost broke my back.
And then 10 minutes later, I'm back on the wall.
Oh, see, I would do it, but I have a irrational fear of heights. Thanks, Dad.
Honestly, like that's one big thing mentally. Like when I talk about mental toughness with climbing, like being able to push through the fear.
Yeah, it's not easy. Like even still.
But there's climbs like I'll look to see how tall it is, and I still there's still ones I will jump halfway. Like I'll go up and jump from halfway up because I can tell it's gonna scare the hell out of me once I'm up there. And if you're scared, you grip harder, and your hands are more likely to just go like
pop open.
And then you're flying off from a really tall climb. So that's like
it's
like nope.
If only one hand pops open, which is what happened to me, like you start rotating as you fall, but then like you're falling and you don't know which body part's gonna hit the mat, so you're kind of just like, oh god.
But I still always recommend it. It's so fun. It's because like if you're not competing, like you just have to be smart. Like if I think the climb's gonna scare me and I know that's gonna increase my risk of falling, or if I know there's a move that's gonna be hard, I just get off.
You gotta know your
whatever.
limits.
Yeah.
See, if you really want the risk of falling, just go ride Tower of Terror, though. Even though I don't ride it, I mean,
I love Tower.
Get dropping. Nope.
I love any drop rides. Those things are so fun.
I'm so weird. I could do any roller coaster in Disney. But outside of Disney, I cannot get on a roller coaster.
I don't like the rides.
For me, it's like that.
Yeah. I like if it.
4D.
Yeah, but the ones that's like, King the Ka and Six Flags in New Jersey.
No.
I've seen the videos of it.
I went on that, and it was the worst experience of my life. I refused to go on the rides at like 3, 2, 1 shooting out. Like
Hulk.
coaster is okay, but like
the Incredible Hulk at Universal Studios.
I didn't go on it. Yeah, I don't. It gives me like a. I feel like I can't breathe.
That one was like I went to Cedar Point a lot growing up, being in the Midwest, and like honestly, the Hulk's takeoff was pretty aggressive, and Cedar Point has some aggressive.
They've just been doing that a lot, and like I was always at camp. I went to sleepaway camp. I was always in the hard group. Like I always did all the roller coasters, but the ones that start fast, I don't know why. They give me like, I feel like I'm dying.
I think there was one ride that I was on, and this was at Carowinds, and it wasn't a roller coaster. It wasn't a drop ride. It was a really tall swinging ride, and it's like it took you up. It took you all the way up, and then it swung you in this chair, and all you were being held by was this little aluminum bar that was buckled in, and my shoes were about to slip off, and I was like, oh no, fuck this. I'm ready for this ride to go down.
Wait, was it like the swings?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I went on that. I liked that.
They had one of those
I
at
like
Cedar
those.
Point,
But it was so much taller
There's a
than the
picture of
others.
me. Yeah, because it's like they bring you up instead of like a. It's like way up. Ooh, now that I think about it, I'm like, I don't know if I would do that again.
I think the one at Cedar Point is called the Wind Seeker, and it's
Wait,
like,
I have a picture somewhere.
it's right on Lake Erie, so it's like you get blasted with wind when you're up there. But like, I was afraid of heights, but I try to stare off into the distance. And like the older I got, I found like at the end of the day, especially if you just take your shoes off, oh, it feels great. Like because you're just kind of like dangling, and you're like, all right, I could sit up here for.
You can't tell it's up high, but is it like that? This is an old picture.
Yeah, it was just like that, but you were sitting, so instead of like your own little chair, you were on a bench.
Ooh, that would have been worse.
Shoot.
Yeah, I was on a bench.
Yeah, I had a solo.
It looks like
chair.
a merry-go-round
Oh
kind of,
my
but it's like
God.
up in the air.
Yeah, no, this was a bench that you sat on with somebody else. And I was
No.
just
Yeah,
like, God, no.
That's a little less comforting.
Because you could like slip out.
Oh yeah, my shoes were slip on, so I was like, I don't want to lose my shoes.
What really got me, so I went to Universal a couple of years ago, and it was after Hagrid's motorbike opened. And I was like, God, I can't really do roller coasters. And my friend's just like, it's not that bad. He's like, there's that one part you go like straight up and you just come backwards. I was like, okay, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna try it. And I was like, okay, can we go back down? And like you go backwards for a while and you stop. And I was like, okay, that wasn't so bad. Nobody tells me it straight drops you.
Yeah.
Like we stopped and I was like, okay, what's that?
Wait, what about Expedition Everest? I love that ride. You go
Nope,
backwards.
I will never go on that one, actually.
Oh, I still have not yet gone on that.
I
The
love
the mummy too, kind of.
the Mummy. Gave me like
Whips you
that
around.
same feeling as the G-force on like a ride that starts quick. I don't know why.
I wasn't ready.
I
for
like the Mummy. I am so weird.
You're just
about roller
like-
coasters. Yeah.
like
It yanks you around,
then the
then
fire,
it's
and you're
it
like-
gets so hot in that one room, and I'm like, oh god, I'm gonna melt.
I want to go
already
back
I
hot.
can
to
do
Disney.
indoor roller coasters because I can't see the heights, but outdoor roller coasters they get me.
What about? Oh my
That's
god! Oh my
valid.
god! Space Mountain, which I heard, are they getting rid of that?
I think I'm too old for it because honestly, last time me
No.
and my wife rode it, we got beat up. Like we were like,
They're not getting rid of
Whiplash.
Space Mountain. They're getting rid of Splash Mountain.
Flash. I know they got rid of it. They're not. I think it's going to be the same. It's just going to be like different inside.
Princess Tiana's Bayou
Yeah.
or something like that. So
There you
what
go.
you might be thinking of is Space Mountain is going to be called Hyperspace Mountain
Oh,
for
so there's-
Star Wars theme.
Oh yeah, that Hyperspace Mountain for Star Wars.
So for the summer in Disneyland, they're going to call it Hyperspace Mountain.
Oh,
It's
so that's
supposed to
what
be
I
Star Wars theme.
Oh.
yeah, so that's
I've
the
never
ride.
done Disneyland.
This is the
Ew.
ride I freaked out on. I was
Yeah,
like,
no-
I don't like this.
It might be the same because the like Carowinds font is the same font as Cedar Point, so like
Oh yeah.
they might
Might be
similar.
owned by the
Might
same.
be the same.
I'm gonna look up Windseeker because I feel like it was.
I want to
separate
go back to
seats,
Disney.
but-
How much is it?
Oh yeah, that is the Windseeker.
I'll be there
Oh,
in May.
Yeah, it's the same one.
You know,
Yeah.
I was not a big fan of it because I was just on a bench with someone else. And I was like, nah, I don't like this at all.
Yeah,
No.
I love that one. I don't know. I'm
Can
weird,
we go
though.
to Disney like soon?
Do it. Do it. Do it.
We should
Yeah.
totally go as a Lego group.
Speaking of Lego group outings, I hear Brick Fair Virginia is going to be pretty popping this year. You guys should go. We'll be there.
So
it's in August.
We're going to Brick Rodeo.
Okay.
We got Brick World tickets. We're actually starting to wonder if we might not go. We don't know yet.
It's like
Brick Fair Virginia is cheaper than Brick World.
Yeah, the problem is my parents live close enough to Chicago that we could like stay with them and go.
But then getting there and back, and then the money of like, we don't know. We're starting to like.
My grandmother's having all sorts of health problems that we're finally like thinking that we might have to fly up there.
So it just might not make sense.
So yeah, we're like.
And I know I'll
debating.
Regret it, but like I can go next year. I don't know. So
that's fair.
Who knows?
Maybe I'll go to Disney instead. Because like we thought about like how much you have to spend to go to those conventions, especially like Chicago's long and it's like expensive there. Like
the hotel.
We want to go on a climbing trip this year as well, and like I don't know if we could do both. So we'll see.
Fingers crossed.
Trying to figure something out.
We'll see you at Brick Fair, Virginia.
Definitely for the future, we're hoping to do at least one Lego convention per year, probably.
Yeah, we'll at least do Brick Rodeo, and I think we're doing mocks, so that'll be interesting.
Okay, nice.
Cool. We'll be making the rounds because I know Brick Cascade up in like Portland or Washington, Oregon, somewhere.
I think it's Seattle, right?
Maybe.
And it might be Seattle.
A good one. Brick Slopes in Utah is a good one. Atlanta's got a good one. Virginia's got a good one, and then Chicago. So far, that's like our list. Yes.
Nice.
I think California has a few, but I've heard they're not as.
Whatever they had this year, I think was the same as.
Shy said it wasn't as
Atlanta.
Wasn't as fun as those other ones I just mentioned.
There you go. Let's see.
I will actually be visiting the state of Texas in 1 month exactly.
Ooh, where are you?
San Antonio. I'll be there for Fiesta, I think it's called. But yeah, my friend's getting married there, so I was like, yeah, San Antonio, why not?
You've never been, right?
No,
and still hasn't been.
It's like an hour away from us. So
we gotta go. We gotta finally go.
So just go.
We want to go to the Lego store there and.
Bricks and mini.
There's a Lego store in San Antonio.
There's like.
Bring passport.
Oh my god! When I went to New York, I was like, we put the passports like right where I was gonna pack. The thing that was sad though is like, so we brought the passports because we both were at the one in New York before I even thought I'd ever like Lego, but I didn't know they switched the location recently in New York, like 2 years ago. But technically he hasn't been there, so I got him his passport. But
he has a stamp in my book that
I was there, and I went to an appointment. I was like, was this always here? And they were like, no, this is newer. And I was like, okay. I swore the other one was like a little square. This one was like way bigger.
Too cool. Let's see here. Wiley missed majority of the show. I'll be posting it on Spotify. Don't worry. But oh my god.
Well, do you guys put these up on YouTube too?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think they stay on the ELPN network.
Mm-hmm.
So this platform, it just automatically loads it all onto YouTube.
Yeah, you can watch yourself on YouTube right now.
YouTube.
Yeah, like it's on YouTube. That was like.
Which, like, obviously, it's not as fun to not be live because then you can't like chat as much.
But no,
I found you guys and I subscribed on YouTube.
It's like yay. But no, this was super awesome. I love the whole transition of the conversations.
Same.
And then I'm glad that y'all weren't like 100% on sync with the lightning round.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
When we tried, it's like one. I don't know because it's like technically cheesecake is my favorite dessert, but like since we became vegan, cheesecake is kind of hard to find.
I love cookies.
So like I guess technically cake. But since I haven't had cheesecake in a while, I've had a couple of pies recently that just like.
Yeah, that's why I think I said pie because we had pie like
Pie Day was like
a week ago.
Yeah, Pie Day was.
It was exactly a week ago.
It was 1 week ago today. I had a pie for you.
I didn't.
Such a good pie that I was just like, pie's fresh in the mind. I gotta go with pie.
I was gonna say that's why we didn't do pick last week's date. What I meant to say was, it was my brother's birthday, and I didn't know if we'd do like a family FaceTime. So that's why we picked this week. But we ate pie on the 14th for sure.
That's yeah.
I dropped my pie like 2 days later.
Jesus.
I had to clean it up before the dog could get it. I was like, okay, it's chocolate pudding.
Oh no.
Oh well, hold on, wait. I'll ask this question. Does fruit belong in dessert?
For me, absolutely.
Well, they're vegan now. They
Suck
gotta
it,
save
Jake!
Oh, but always. Like, my dad, growing up, my dad was always like, chocolate, triple, quadruple chocolate. And I was like, ugh.
No, it's funny. Whenever we would get like frozen like yogurt,
yeah, like we go to Froyo.
I always get like Oreo.
She gets, like Oreo, peanut butter,
and
chocolate,
then
I'm always
he's
like,
like
I'll get,
fruity,
like, mango with like
strawberry,
gummy bears and boba balls and like all the fruity crap.
But then I'll have a bite and I'm like, wait a minute, maybe I wanted that, but like I'm obsessed with Oreos and like cookie dough type stuff.
Oh well, like, yeah, Oreos are vegan.
They are. We have an addiction.
Yes,
that they are.
Oh my god.
Double stuffed or regular?
Regular, I think.
Double for me.
I do like double because I like the inside better. Oh my god, have you guys had the black and white ones?
Yes.
They're golden on the outside and then
it's so good.
Have you ever had a black and white cookie before?
Are you kidding? I'm a Jew.
Just making sure.
How dare you? You asked that question.
Listen,
literal Jew from Jersey. A Jew from Jersey.
I didn't know you were from Jersey.
Right
there we go.
Right now.
You know who makes really good black and whites is Publix.
Really?
Publix, surprisingly, they come in the clutch because down here in Georgia, there's not many Jewish places. I say Jewish because you get the end cap at Target. You don't get an aisle. You get an end cap.
I know.
Hanukkah or Passover.
Especially Texas.
This weekend we will be making some, what is it called?
Hamantash. No. Is that in Portland?
Hamantash.
Oh, yeah.
Hamantash. No, yeah, because it is coming up. We're making Hamantash at my cousin's.
I want to know my own.
Yep.
I'm so bad. I'm really bad.
Oh my god.
Listen, it's called Jew-ish. You know, like
there's a reason, yeah. Because I'm kind of.
I'm done with you.
An Irish Catholic.
I'm done with you. You can end it on that note. Lord.
Yeah, sorry, we definitely dragged this out a little bit. It's hard when there's deep notice with both of us. It's hard to make it shorter.
And then
that's what we say is like we don't mind when it's just the two of us. We try to keep it in a certain time because we're like people don't want to listen to just the two of us talk for like 2 hours. But when we have guests, then it's entertaining and fun.
Yeah, usually our episodes go for guests. For us, it's an hour. For guests, hour and a half ish.
To upside down question mark.
To upside down question mark. Yeah, exactly. But y'all were fantastic. Y'all were great. Y'all don't have to worry about
it was
anything. Fun. Jake, I know you've like mastered the whole ending.
You gotta do intro and ending. Wow.
I do the intro. I do my whole little sportscaster thing, but I'm gonna let you roll out with this outro.
Well, from all of us here at Brick and Night, nighty night.